nation. Thank you, Excellency. Thank you, team. We pray that God will use us for this day, this function. Abazire ababadde mu masanga mwako abantu bakavuma n'emikono olw'abantu ab'omu bawundi.
I congratulate all those who have successfully graduated today for the well-earned achievement. The journey which you have started today is of great importance to the growth of our nation and the development of your families. I also note with pleasure that this university is a not-for-profit university, something that is rare in developing countries. I applaud the Ankole Diocese of the Province of the Anglican Church of Uganda and all the people who have contributed to its growth since inception in 2002 for being steadfast with the mission of the university and for the humanitarian cause to see that economically challenged students can attain higher education. Today's graduation ceremony is a sign that the university is attaining maturity, yet doing great work of improving the human resource of our nation. I wish to salute the Chancellor, the Right Reverend Dr. Sheldon Mwesigwa. I know under his stewardship, the university will continue to grow and flourish. I am grateful to the chairperson of the council, the vice chancellor, and the rest of the team for overseeing the operations of the university and guiding management as they perform their duties. This portrays the resilience, coordination, and teamwork among council, management, and staff of Bishop Stuart University, and it is highly commendable. To the parents and guardians, thank you for entrusting Bishop Stuart University with your children and for supporting them in all expenses. Since the university has a Christian foundation, I trust that your children will form a formidable force in Uganda to fight social ills like corruption and work hard to build the nation towards self-resilience and development. The university has given the necessary hands-on skills that make them employable in the competitive labor market. Thank you for making a wise investment in the education of your children. I am pleased to note that the university has grown its programs in line with the government strategy of providing the human capital development to transform the country, especially in science-based disciplines offered in the Faculty of Nursing and in the Faculty of Environmental Sciences. Mr. Chancellor, government has been advocating for increase of remuneration for science-based jobs to enable Ugandans make good of their education investment and keep up with the global remuneration standards, which will prevent brain drain and improve our social services sector. We are continuing to advocate for that, and I believe when effected, many of our students here will reap from it. Mr. Chancellor, sir, government is fully committed to improving the education sector at all levels, and I urge all stakeholders to participate in its growth and well-being for the benefit of all Ugandans. Continue with the support you have been giving to the NRM government. We are diligently working to ensure that Vision 2040 comes to a reality as we together transform this nation. I charge you to embrace the call for patriotism Be active participants in the fight against corruption, especially by being exemplary in your own work. We will continue to maintain total peace and security in the country, and at the same time continue to intervene in the strategic sectors of our economy. As I come to the conclusion, Mr. Chancellor, I urge institutions of higher learning to focus on transforming the minds of leaders and managers to go beyond technical efficiency, also encapsulate skills like innovativeness, selflessness, because this kind of education, which recognizes ideological concerns, will make a critical contribution towards transforming Uganda. Finally, to the graduates, I urge you to go out there and be relevant to our societies. You should continuously reinvent yourselves by focusing on the needs of the people. You must avoid temptation of getting rich quickly through corrupt means. You are encouraged to utilize the available opportunities and use your skills acquired to cause transformation.
I am so glad we have here someone representing the president. Some of you see things which are already done. You don't know how difficult they are. Your Excellency, I want to thank you. I would like to thank you for honoring this ceremony with your presence. Praise the Lord and welcome to Bishop Stuart University. And today she has been able to sign the special book of honor, which has only about 27 names for people who have done something extraordinary for Bishop Stuart University. And certainly she does deserve from what I've said before. We are graduating 1,773 ladies and gentlemen who have completed their studies, and the statistics are not very different for men and women. 932 males and 840 females. That is really very encouraging. Our dear graduates, allow me to take this opportunity of expressing my sincere congratulations to you for this milestone achieved in your lives. You have seen how Reverend Sandra was telling you her story. Did you see? Whatever is pure, lovable, excellent, if you do that, there is no way you are not going to rise from one level to another. It is an inevitable consequence. It has to happen. Currently, she's chairperson of Uganda Diary Authority. You know what that means. By the way, she didn't tell you she got saved. She was a Muslim and got saved. That's another story. Very interesting. It's just amazing what Christ can do. So, take it serious, this first journey of your degree. Some of us started with the diplomas. You have started with a degree. I joined the professors and lecturers who trained you in uploading your achievement. I also join your parents, sponsors, relatives, and friends who must be overjoyed that you have successfully completed your studies at Bishop Stuart University. To dear parents, guardians, and sponsors, we thank you heartily for standing with the graduates up to the end. Your labor has not been in vain. Today we are witnessing fruits of your labor. We have had cases of young people who have misused their opportunities, including one who committed suicide after this gaming kutera omuhindi, ngoze kutera omuhindi. Omwana akafaha, yayihanika, yahereze kulya fees. So when we see you graduate, we are so glad. But that is about 4 or 5 years ago. So I think now you are better off. But today, by the way, I want to thank students. You have been so well behaved. Very quiet and orderly. Today has been exceptional. Keep it up. I thank God for the dedication of BSU staff, trustees, council, and students at large. going through the COVID-19. I would like to thank the government of Uganda and our government partners who have supported us through the years. Your Excellency, in the lecture rooms, your great contribution to the science labs and library is much appreciated. Your Excellency, you know, I cannot now labor to explain issues of the science lab because, by the way, I'm not only going to appreciate you because she even shared with me, she brought this matter even in the cabinet at one point. And she shared with me, she shared the same with the president. So, mine is to thank you. So, the rest will be action, no doubt. And one time I wanted to get to the president over something, so I wanted to get to the senior presidential advisor on that particular. They told me, you are wasting time, you go through the vice president. Now, if you have the vice president here, you have the president. Tuatuma Waishchira. Mwinepaka, you explained that to vice president. Tuatuma Waishchira. You have not sent, but you have arrived. You yourself, you are there. So celebration of 20 years in service. Your Excellency, Bishop Stuart has been in existence for 20 years. In June this year, we will launch the year-long celebrations to mark 20 years of Bishop Stuart University's existence. Fear of God. Actually, I've met students, when they have been at BSU, they are so riotous, so troublesome. Then tomorrow they graduate, you see them wanting to make appointments with you, that you help them to get jobs. Then I say, are you reasoning really? You were riotous, you were troublesome. Now you are begging me. Does it make sense? And we have jobs. But it doesn't mean you don't strive for your rights when you have your rights. Discuss if there are issues. Discuss. But don't riot, don't cause chaos. It doesn't pay. The qualifications you are earning today are evidence to your polished skills and capabilities, and therefore you have no excuse for not succeeding. You should leave BSU with determination and confidence. Whilst a university degree is a valuable asset, the rapidly changing world that we live in requires constantly to retrain to satisfy our goals in life.
Bravo, bravo. We trained you to be critical thinkers, entrepreneurs with integrity, and a workforce that is ready for the world of work. Please work hard, be godly, resilient, and focused. You will succeed. For the masters and PhDs, the word is that potentially you are global citizens. Henceforth, go and change the situation in Africa. Provide noble skills to Uganda, the Africa we want, and the universe to the glory of God. Be reminded by the theme of 2022, 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 to 9. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Ensure they complete their academic programs successfully. Indeed, their hard work, determination, prayers have finally borne fruit. Statistics. Our guest of honor, today we are graduating 1,773. 2 of these are PhDs, 20 masters, 57 are postgraduate diplomas, 1,145 degrees. We have 502 diplomas and 47 certificates. And of these, females are 841, which is 47.4%. And note, these are almost even embarrassed. So we need to clap for the ladies who have come this far. That is why you are clap for yourselves. Celebration for 20 years of excellence. Our guests of honor are invited guests. BSU has undergone major transformation in the 20 years since 2002. Biblically, a youth at the age of 20 years is mature enough to be appointed a leader. As revealed in Ezra chapter 3, verse 8, a Levite from 20 years old and upward were appointed or sent forward to work for the house of the Lord. Therefore, BSU boasts of having produced over 18,000 graduates in various disciplines, including today's graduates, and majority of whom are serving the nation in private and public sectors. Liberalization, yeah, that one deserves a very big hand clap. 18,000 is a big number. Liberalization of education is your art piece to show the world and support for the girl child has been our contribution to this fundamental gender empowerment paradigm shift. We are sure you have not been disappointed by our stay in BSU. We shall keep the candle burning, and you shall be the forerunner and icon of the world. Your Excellency, today we are proud to be counted among the key contributors towards the economic and social transformation of our country, Uganda, and the part of Africa. We have made a tremendous contribution to the education sector in general, and a great progress in research over the past years. But more must be done. And in the Higher Education Research Innovations Fund, to bridge the gap, this is why BSU Council resolved that all PhD students from BSU must graduate after publishing 2 articles. Uphold truth wherever you go and at whatever cost. Think of true things and not false things. What is honorable? Seek to be an esteemed and respected person, doing things that are honorable, not horrible. Because you have a degree, you're capable of doing horrible things, but I'm appealing to you, please, do things that are honorable and be an honorable person, holding honesty as a key in whatever you are doing. Ponder and reflect on what is noble. Don't look at yourselves as having graduated and you think low of other things. No, a just person doesn't do that. Meditate on what is just and righteous, not what is wrong and distorted.